Hello. Okay, it's day 2 of the points versus calories experiment. And today was one of those days where it's kind of obvious, and it's why I had a hard time with it. Let's recap that at maintenance, because technically I am on a maintenance plan until not Saturday coming up, the one after that. So I think it's the 20th of August. Then I should make lifetime. Um, but I still would like to lose a couple of pounds, but I'm on maintenance. But I've actually, since I hit 190 pounds, have had 29 daily points. So from 190 pounds to 130, I'd be working with the same points plus. Um, and then I was reading on the website, like I said, that when you're in maintenance, instead of having like this weekly point where you just blow it up, you divide it into 7 and you get 7 extra points throughout the week. So I'd actually have 36 points to work with. Yesterday I used 29 and I ate 1,200 calories, like exactly. Today I used 17 points and ate 1,413 calories. Now, that's not quite maintenance calories. I could eat about 1,900 calories without working out and not gain weight. So it's still a little bit lower, but I still have 12 everyday points plus the 7 I'm supposed to add. So as you can see, I never got anywhere near reaching my point level. Now, I've said this before because people don't really talk about it. They pushed eat all your daily points, eat all your daily points, eat all your daily points so hard with momentum because you really needed to make sure you were getting the right amount, like enough calories. That is not the case anymore. Because fruit and vegetables are considered free or 0 point, you do not have to eat all your daily points unless you are still hungry. So I would have to stop with 12 points left. I'm full, I'm done. But 654 calories today were made up from fruits and veggies. Mainly fruits. I've been on a sweet kick lately. And that's generally how I get my sweet kick. I did have sugar, like straight up sugar today in my tea, which is it's highly unusual, but whatever. I counted it, and so it works out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the food. Oh, and somebody, let me check and see if I can see who it was. But somebody on my last video asked me what I prefer, momentum or points plus. And honestly, I mean, I lost weight with momentum. I am counting calories and fooling around with points plus at this point. So I can't give you a completely unbiased answer on that. I do think that it's a program that could work, but I think that it requires a lot more education beyond just the simplified Weight Watchers. I believe that to say that points plus is like gives you free fruits and vegetables requires education, because fruits and vegetables are not free. They're not. That's just not how it is. I can't find who that was, but I think that momentum is a simpler plan to follow because everything has a value, because it is easy to hold everything accountable, and it just makes it really easy to count. But the drawback to momentum now happens in the meetings and on the internet and everywhere else, because it's an older plan. It doesn't have the same support. So if you get stuck, you're left asking people who were on it or still using it from before. So like asking me about it, and it's been 6 months since I've even thought about it. So your information is getting older, and unless it's on a website, which you can find a lot of it on the internet, it's less and less reliable. Like somebody might be like, I have friends that are still in Momentum. They go to the meetings with me, but they're still in Momentum. And they'll call and say, how much is a boiled egg? And I know, like, I have Momentum. I'm like a little dictionary. But even I was like, ooh, I'm pretty sure it's 2, but I really can't, like, that's like a 97% sure because it's been so long since I thought about it. So the real drawback to Momentum is that there's no current support for the plan. And it's getting harder to get the books, and it's getting harder to get the calculators because, they're getting sold and they're not being made anymore. That's that. Points Plus, I think, is a wonderful program, but like I said, I think it requires more diligence on your part and more thought and more education on your part. You really need to look beyond just the points values because of the fruits and vegetables being 0. And it's kind of weird because they stopped using calories in the equation for points. I understand they had scientific reasons, blah, blah, blah. But because they did that, you're almost taught not to look at calories. But then when you go to the fruits and vegetables, like I said, 654. So almost half of my calories today came from free foods. That cannot be ignored. And if I would eat the rest of my points in carbohydrates and higher fat items, I would be well into like 2200, 2300. I would not just be at maintenance phase, I'd be actually overeating calorie wise. So it is something you need to be aware of. But here it goes.